So let's talk about what is manifestation really. Now, let's take it from a lens of we're not just wishing for something, we're not just hoping for something, we're not just praying to the universe. Let's talk about what is actual manifestation. Let's go. Hey guys, it's Ashley from theawakenedstate.net. So this week I wanted to talk a lot about the actual concept of manifestation. You know, I talk a lot about manifestation. I talk a lot about how to do it. I talk a lot about how you can use it in your life. I talk a lot about how you can overcome things in your life. I really just break it down simply for people. Like, what I want to do today is, if you are a manifesting beginner, or if you've heard of the law of attraction, but maybe you're like, what is Ashley on about? I want to kind of just give you my personal view of how I see manifestation. That is honestly quite different than what you hear in concepts from The Secret and concept from these very law of attraction gurus, even like Mike Dooley. I love Mike Dooley, sorry. But what I want to teach you instead is how to understand it from a level of looking at the quantum, because I think this is where so many of us kind of like get stuck, and we are not seeing it clearly, that we're not fully understanding how manifesting actually works. So as a result, what occurs is, because we're kind of on this like fence of how do I understand it, it's wishy, it's like wishy-washy in my head, it's kind of like unclear on how to properly do it. And because of that, what I want to show you today is I want to show you how you can really get in this like systematically, like how you can understand that manifesting is not something that you are taking from nothing out of thin air. It's not made from nothingness. It's made from a part of you. And what I want you to see is that manifesting has nothing to do with, like, there's so many misconceptions around manifesting. Like, we can see manifesting from a lens of, I am writing a letter to the universe to declare what I want, and I'm wishing for my goodies. And this is like writing a letter to Santa, okay? And then we have manifesting from a level of praying to God, where we're kind of saying, I want this, and I'm handing this over. And then there's a level of manifesting where we have, I'm wishing and I'm wanting something, and I'm focused on, I wish I had this, I wish I had that, I wish I had my dream life, I wish I had this. And there's this wishing and wanting, and I'm going to create all these vision boards, and I'm wishing for this, and I'm hoping for this. And there's this level of manifesting where it's taught from this level of, I'm going to wish for something to come true. I'm going to hope for something. I'm going to do this ritual so I can receive it. I'm going to light a candle, have an orgasm, and I'm going to pray to the universe that I receive it. And I was one of these people. I totally get the hype. I get, wow, let's just let it fall from the sky, right? And I can also see why it's so easy to be susceptible to this concept, because it can show us like a lot about, we want to be in that dreaming space, right? We want to be dreaming up new realities for ourselves. We want to be in a space of visualization and having these beautiful visions and desires for our life. There's nothing wrong with that. But where I see where we go wrong is we kind of forget how to manifest. And instead we're wishing on a star, hoping for the best outcome, and we're completely dismissing our own sense of personal power. So a lot of people teach manifesting from a place of, you're putting your power outside of you, and you're not remembering that you hold the power within you. So how I personally see manifestation is, we are literally in a co-creative conversation with the universe, with God, with higher intelligence, with quantum intelligence, with higher planes of consciousness. And what is occurring is, manifestation is literally a concept where you are activating a vibration in your body, and you're pulling that from the quantum, and you're becoming that person who has it. And because of that, you are now on the trajectory to receive it. So if you were to imagine it like this, you are setting an intention out to the universe. You activate that vibration and put it into being. And so what occurs is, because you're activating a vibration, you're setting an intention that you want something. So you say, I want this. And you say in the form of an affirmation, I am grateful and happy I now have 30K a month, for example. And then what happens is you are activating a set vibration. And so you're activating this conversation that's occurring with the universe. And now you're activating a vibration. I want to firmly get that on lock. You're deciding that you want something. You're saying, I activate my power and I'm deciding I want something. And then the universe will show you the evidence of your current manifestation point. It will show you your current point of attraction of how you are out of alignment or in alignment with that thing. Now, your job is to become a vibrational match. Your job is to become an energetic match towards that thing. So you activate that vibration, you pull that energy from the quantum. So instead, this is not something for nothing. I'm wishing on a star, I'm hoping it arrives, and I'm thinking about it from a space of lack. And because of that, I'm saying I wish for this, which means I don't actually have it. Now, true manifesting is about becoming an energetic match to literally pull from the quantum reality and essentially be magnetically pulled and led towards your desire. When we are magnetically pulled and led towards our desire, naturally action will occur. Naturally, we will be guided. Naturally, we will be led to our desire. Naturally, we will start to embody our desire. Naturally, we will start to become our desire from the identity level of where it's already real and already done and already ours. And so there's a conversation here where we're creating an energetic connection with our desire. So it's no longer a conversation of I'm wishing on a star and hoping it occurs. It's instead I'm actively declaring something in my life and I'm choosing it and deciding that I can have it. And as I decide I can have it, now I'm going to be led and pulled and drawn to that desire, not from a space of waiting and wishing and meditating on the couch, but from a space where I'm actually enlisting myself in a magnetic action towards that desire. So to summarize this for you, manifestation is basically I set an intention for what I want. Now I embody the person who has it. As I embody the person who has it, now I'll be magnetically pulled and drawn towards it because I'm an energetic match that's moving forward with my desire. So now I will naturally feel into, I will have the intuitive nudge, I will have inspired action show up, I will have the right conversations, the right books, the right people will suddenly fall into my lap because now I'm directing my focus. Because I set the intention, I'm directing my focus, and now my focus is starting to change and starting to shift. The more that I affirm that it can happen, the more that I say the intention, the more that I affirm the higher truth, the more that I say that it's actually real and mine and done, the more I am affirming and choosing it and choosing it and choosing it and to a point of repetition, my focus, my attention begins to shift and change. And as I shift and change, my basic manifestation starts to be pulled easier and easier towards me. The more I believe, the more I build the connection. The more I build the connection, I'm tethering it to the outcome. I'm tethered to the outcome. As I tether to the outcome, I am now magnetically pulled and drawn to the right actions, to the right opportunities, to the right possibilities. The quantum begins to open up limitless possibilities of how I can receive that. Then I am pulled and drawn and led towards it. That's how you actually manifest. It is not I do things on a to-do list, I hustle for some action, and then I get my result. It is not, I'm going to write down all of the ways that I can receive this manifestation, and then I'm going to go check them off on a to-do list to go see that, to go like actualize that. It's not, I am going to create a vision board, look at my vision board every day, and then not do anything differently with my life. These are the ways we get it wrong. Manifestation is literally, I am setting an intention, I declare and decide I want something. Now I'm raising my standards to receive it. And the more I raise my standards to receive it and I keep honing my focus on knowing it's mine and knowing it's done, I will literally be on a journey to receive it, and the how will reveal itself slowly over time or faster over time, depending on my degree of resistance to it. And that is truly how you manifest. And that's how I believe that we are manifesting from the quantum reality. We are not taking something from nothing. We are moving back to what always was. We are always being pulled and led because we are naturally magnetic. We are naturally magnetic because we are always connected to the quantum reality and we are consciously co-creating our life. Here's what I want you to remember. The universe is inside of you, and you always hold the power to design your life. All right, so if you like this video, subscribe, stay tuned for next week's video. We're going to start talking on manifesting, and we're moving into my manifesting series because we're going to be talking about the Soul Line Manifesting Circle, which is coming very, very soon. I am so stoked for this new experience. I have upgraded so much of the program. It's an incredible experience. So if you would like this video, please subscribe, stay tuned, and subscribe by hitting the bell so you have all the notifications. And I'll see you guys next week.